25 years ago, the city of Chamois was nothing more than a few blocks of detailed streets, a quiet little project that was never meant to get this big. But somewhere along the way, we hit the accelerator, and now, almost 75 years later, the city is a beast! Welcome back to City Skylines Remastered on PlayStation 5, here on Sine's Arcade. I am the Lord of Sine, and what started as a small personal project has exploded into a 100,000 plus citizen metropolis. Something I honestly never expected to happen. This city, from its districts to its businesses, is a testament to all of you, with so many places named after viewers just like you. So, for the 75th anniversary that's upcoming, we're doing something very big. We're less than 18 months away from the big day. We're focusing on the Rebel Rose Recreation District, which is a quiet, scenic area, and we've finally gotten permission to expand into a larger nature preserve. Our plans include eco-friendly housing and a massive meteor park built around one of the meteors that hit the neighboring Sin City a couple of years ago. With a new casino possibly on the horizon for Chamois, this is the perfect time to open up some more commercial sites. So let's get to it. Thanks for being here. So I think we're going to begin by modifying the district that is already here. This won't overwrite the current park that's in the area. This will still be able to keep the same park, but as far as the actual portion here, I've segmented out with another road, a little pathway to be able to close this up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase the district that is there along this path. It's going to tie into this road, this portion of the road at the very least. Right about there. Maybe come over a bit more or use this one and sneak in a little bit more on this side. So the Tohokojira Nature Reserve is still intact. Now we're going to overwrite the one that was already there with a new one. So now we're just going to cover over, and I'll clean it up here in just a moment. Alright, so now along this we will try to drag very slowly. Next thing, I should probably end up using the mouse for this, truthfully. Can I make it smaller? There we go. Make it smaller. So I just want it to barely go over. Granted, this still leaves the vast majority of the nature preserve, and we can continue to grow the park that's out here so that all these areas have gone. Now I have it paused because we only have 18 months to be able to get this go. Now we still need a new name for this new area, this new district, plus we still need a name for Daffodil Square. So please leave your comments down below for the new names of these new districts. If you were a YouTube member for Sine's Arcade, then you have naming priority rights first and foremost. Anybody else can obviously add their names in the comments too. So what we're going to do now is go into the district itself, and we're going to choose the different types of stuff. Now I did mention that we're going to be working with self-sufficient residential buildings. That will allow them to be much more eco-friendly, and they will use 30% less garbage, 30% less electricity, but we also generate 30% less tax income. That's perfectly okay. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to skip, no, we're probably going to do office wall-to-wall. We still need some more leisure sites, and so I think we're going to go with leisure as well for that. Although tourism might be a better option, truthfully, but we already have a bunch of them here. Now this does cause noise pollution, which is why we're going to try to keep the line here between where the Tohokojira Nature Reserve, where that line ends. That's roughly where we're going to have a whole other forest to block out most of the sound that's going to come from this, as of right now, Elizabeth Heights. So we're going to go ahead and make that one also leisure, and then we're going to leave all the industrial specializations alone. We're not utilizing those. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and draw out the frame, and I'll do that in fast motion. And I'll explain as I need to go along the way how I want to do it. Now, I do know if you look at if we go to the info views and we actually look at the terrain height on this, you can actually see that there is a severe gradient across and a grade going up the mountain. This area is going to be fairly flat over here, so this is where a good chunk of our housing is going to be, and I think we may actually have to put some of the commercial buildings down here as well, just to kind of see if that's going to change anything. So let's go ahead. I did end up putting a trolley bus line in. We're going to put the line in here in just a moment. Made this all pedestrian area as well, which should make it a whole lot easier so we don't have any real traffic coming around. The only traffic that's actually going to be in the area other than that will be a couple of cars that are coming down this road right along, what is this, Scarlet Boulevard. But the trolley will actually stay pretty much to this small area, which again, as of right now, is Elizabeth Heights. Please let me know what you think the new name should be down below in the comments. So let's go ahead and zone it up and finish the rest of that line. Please consider liking and subscribing, comment down below, and don't be afraid to check out our Discord, link will be in the description, as well as consider becoming a YouTube member on YouTube itself. It does help the channel continue to grow and helps bring videos like this directly to you, sponsored by viewers like you. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. All right, so we are all set up and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and start the time now. And we will check back once the other stuff is growing in. Now we have a lot of demand for industrial, very little demand for residential or commercial, and I already knew that going into this, so I'm hoping that we can start driving some more people coming in if we change some of this back up to office. So for example, if maybe we make this block right here an office block. Now notice I also did not grow anything out by this area because these are where the hunting cabins are. These are where the other things are, and I wanted to have them to have some kind of barrier for sound and audio quality near and around. So I decided to try to do that all the way around. This is the only spot technically that if anybody gets on this area, they can get back, or comes in from this area, they can actually get out into the park itself. I may end up putting another park entryway out here. But at this point, I think we're already at a 5-star park for this reserve. So, yeah, 5-star park, 36,000 total visitors. So technically, I mean, we're spending $40. I doubt very much that everybody and their brother is going to be going in that way anyway. So we'll be able to take advantage of some additional through traffic so that people have another way to get in. And of course, as soon as I put this stuff down, now we have a fire. Because that's how that works. Yeah, nice. Nice. Okay, good job. And I know you're saying that we're not in a pedestrian zone, but we are. I even checked it. Let's go back and check it again. Oh, no, it's the park zone. Got it. Alright, let's pause the game again really quickly. We're going to do the same thing we did last time. So we're going to cut out, since all of the buildings are internal to the square, then we'll cut out everything inside of the square. Cut all that out, and then we're going to replace it with this pedestrian zone. It'll make the pedestrian supporting businesses happy. Make everybody happy in that regard. Why are we showing we have... Oh, because you need to be in the park area. Okay, got it. Park. Small. Alright, there you go. Now you're happy again. There we go. I wanted to be bordered around. Can I bring this out a little bit more? This can actually go over the top of this. I also added the... What do you mean, no? Oh, because it's not delivery. That's right, that's what I was waiting for. So we got to go in here. We have to go in, and we got to go to deliver everything. We'll go to street music as well. We won't so that'll clear all those other areas out. The questions are saying they're not getting stuff delivered. So that'll still work. We got a couple of fires going on now. We're going to let everything grow in. We did spend about half of the money that we had. I was able to put in the meteorite park with the meteor that we got from Sin City, which is only 420 miles away from us. There is a medical clinic out in the area. I did put in 2 additional parks. We have the Fountain of Life and Death with a double helix and a fountain. We also have the Friendly Neighborhood Park. And maybe sometimes you might find a Spider-Man there. You never know, but it's a friendly neighborhood park now, and it's available for all the kids who are going to be growing into the area. So we're going to go ahead and let this continue to grow in, and I'll check back with you while it does. Let's go ahead and add this on first. Oh. Can I bring this? Wow, really? Okay, that's kind of messed up. Why does this one have one of the nubs if it won't actually let me... Okay, I guess not. I thought it could. I stand corrected. I'm curious as to why the trolley buses have a picture of double tap. Didn't she say that's kind of what she looked like? Weird. Nobody tell double tap though. Don't tag her or anything.
You can see the catenary tracks for the trolley buses. I thought I'd try to decide to put trolley buses out in this area. I thought it might be nice. They're actually dealing with the fire out there, thankfully. Here's that park, the neighborhood park. Up close and personal. A couple people out here. Let's go check out the gazebo. You can't get into the gazebo. Can I not get into the gazebo? Oh, I can. Hi, I'm in the gazebo now. There goes the cop. I love how all of the European stuff, like the road signs are European, the claxons for the cops are European. It's kind of funny. You know what? Let's go ahead and walk across here. I would like to go see what the meteorite park looks like up close, shall we? Let's go see. I thought I could see it. There's the medical clinic.
There it is. That is a substantial meteorite. This is the meteor that's one of the meteors that struck Sin City. I mean, they've since rebuilt. That was several decades ago. And with the fact that 3i Atlas might actually, all these people have a hubbub about 3i Atlas, I'm surprised Ivy Loeb hasn't shown up to try to take this thing back or claim it's an alien spacecraft. Up here we have the Park of Life and Death with the DNA double helix fountain and sculpture here in the center. Looks very nice. Here's a nice good helix. I like it. I like it a lot. Look at that. Very interesting benches. That helicopter's doing some extra work. You going across, buddy? Wow. Is that still all on fire over there? Holy moly. So the good news is that all of our hunting cabins were spared. The bad news is the new forest that I decided to put down to help support those hunting cabins, yeah, well, it's still slightly on fire. Maxi Block University, the groundskeeping staff worked long hours to clean up after the toga party. Some eggs were thrown and other bottles broken during the celebrations, commented a representative. Students used the campus flower beds as a resource for crafting bedazzling laurel wreaths to complete their toga looks. Huzzah! Thank you for living the high life with me today and taking advantage of this new area and growing it up. This is one of the rooftop restaurants. And here is the area grown up. Please don't forget to leave a comment down below for the 2 new districts that we have. Technically 3, because we have a Prospect pedestrian area we need to rename, Elizabeth Heights we need to rename, and then in the prior episode, we did make Daffodil Spring Square over here next to the Naturally Perfect Arboretum and our new Gotwood Forestry. So we need a new name for those 3 different areas, and again, YouTube members get preferential naming rights, but everybody can name by just simply commenting name down below. Specify which one you would like me to name. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button as well, so you can stay tuned for new updates when they load. City Skylines videos come out on Saturdays. Transport Fever videos come out on Sundays. RimWorld is currently Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then as of right now, No Man's Sky is taking the Tuesday and Thursday slot. I'm really trying to get to daily uploads, even just as best I possibly can, but I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. Maybe consider becoming a Discord member and a YouTube member, because that really supports the channel and helps get videos like these seen and produced for you to be able to see. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care.